Guys, Tuesday. I knew before I looked because I had to take out the trash, and the trash is on Tuesday. What are we looking at today? Today we're going to be looking at HOPTOMETRIST Double India Pale Ale. This is one of the ones from Stephen Bush. They have a recommended serving. If it's on here, it's very well hidden, and or I am blind. Food pairings: barbecue, pepper jack cheese, blah blah blah. I'm not seeing the alcohol percentage, so we'll have to take a guess. Let's say wait. It's a double IPA. That means it has to be at least 10%. So I'm just going to go with 10% right now before I even open it. Yeah. I just got done doing my video for Urban Armed. I'm not sure which one you'll see first if I have a time to get into it tonight. Urban Armed Joshua is giving away a GoPro 3. Of course, this is just the case because it's over there charging. It's dead. A Hero 3. Mine is a GoPro Hero 3 Obama. He wants it pretty simple. He just wants you to do a video talking about what you're passionate about, other than guns. Because if you're subscribed to his channel, you probably already are. And you guys know me. At least one of the things is this. And guys that really know me know that the other thing is technology. I love technology. I wish I could just like press a button and remember that old series of movies called Scanners, where it's just like this, and like down at Chuck's house, his head just goes. Now there's an app for that. You just go.
Picking on Chuck again, are you?
No, I'm not picking on Chuck. So, yeah, by Halloween, just put up a video talking about what you're passionate about other than firearms. He's not going to do a drawing. He's going to pick someone because he wants to know what the camera's going to go to a good home, good use, and I'm guessing that you're already making videos. It does help because you can do all sorts of things like Picatinny rail mounts, this mount, that mount, head mount, lap mount, nipple mounts, all sorts of mounts. Other than that, what else is new? Kind of gave you a hint as to an upcoming giveaway. I can show you one of the items. The other one is really, as far as I'm concerned, not worth getting emotional about. But one of them is just like that. Your standard issue. You got your carry handle. This is chambered in 300 Win Mag. No, it's not. So, doing something like that soon. Again, got to get together with some of the boys, like NIHAP, and find out. Kind of leaning towards, if NIHAP, you see this, and then we can talk about it, I'm kind of leaning towards not giving it away on Halloween, but maybe they could incorporate a little bit of the shenanigans of Halloween and show us the hood. Show us the shittiest part of your town. Maybe for a double entry, go trick-or-treating in that shitty part of town, dressed as Obama with a head wound. I don't know. Just kidding. We have to figure it out. What are we looking at today? Well, hang on a second. We'll get to that. Okay. Okay, we can open it now. It's in a can, so there's nothing to show you. No contractual obligations. The hell was this? Oh, this was an IPA, so there's going to be no concerns of dilution. This was a really good IPA, Ballast Point. So just imagine the glass is clean. I don't know. I mean, you get what you pay for over here, okay? I mean, seriously, how much did you pay to subscribe to BandEBrewReviews? Exactly, shut the fuck up. Oh, I forgot to point out it's in a bigger can, which means if it's really good, we have a whole bunch of it, and if it sucks ass, we have a whole bunch of it. Does that look like beer that you just put in there?
No, but there ain't no room in the upstairs fridge. And the soup.
Yeah. The freezer door has to be held shut with a ratcheting strap. Oh, you're gonna freeze that? Maybe if you took the bread out and put one slice at a time and plastered against the rest of the shit. Who in the hell
Thank you,
keeps...
Captain Obvious.
You know, nobody likes it when you come down here and
Harasses you?
and harass me. 555.
At least it ain't 666.
Should I send you a pic? Yeah, if your watch ever displays 666, you might be in trouble.
There's their sign.
It's 66 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. Oh. My ex must be coming over.
Oh, no comment. Sorry.
You know, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this or not, but I never really checked the back of her skull for 666, but she actually has sequentially, is that a word?
I don't know.
She actually has 666, not in a row, in her Social Security number, and she was born on February 6, 1966.
See?
I should have known better right then and there.
Okay, sorry. Go back to your beer.
Psychotic bitch. Okay. Just good to see you guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Just kidding. Okay, so it looks like beer. It's not clear. Yet it doesn't look like one of Heffy's urine samples.
Is that considered a blonde? Isn't that what's the term that they use for a light beer?
Well, if it was
color-wise?
No.
Or
those would be a lot lighter.
Oh, okay.
I've reviewed like blonde ales, and they kind of look like a white ale.
Mm-hmm.
They would be kind of light in the color of a Pilsner, but maybe not crystal clear.
Gotcha.
A little bit of a drip.
Urine color to it?
A little bit of a drip in them. If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's just check out the nose. It's pretty good. Okay, for a double IPA, I expected some... Are you serious?
My dad?
Yes.
Of course.
Here.
Sorry, excuse me. Hello? Yeah? I just got home.
I expected some serious tropical fruit or some hoppiness, but yeah, it's kind of a roasted caramel kind of maltiness to it. Little grassy, maybe, you know, like stuff the cow eats and not Colorado. There's Did I just double dip? Okay. Remember that next time you want to share my beer. Hey, did Eric do this? I'd do that, but I'd lick it, but I'd probably by accidentally lick my eyebrows. Ba-dum boom. Okay. It's not that it doesn't smell bad, it's just honestly it doesn't really have a lot of smell at all. It's kind of a floral roasted caramel. Fairly, I mean, if it wasn't a double IPA and it was something else, which I'm not even sure what the hell the something else would be, so let's just stop talking about it and drink it. Yes, thank you, Chuck. This sample was wrecked because there was beer previously in this glass. So Stephen Bush, you're just going to have to send a few more of these just in case. Okay, so serious? Did you see that? What a bunch of shit. Not that I want to pick on a company. Where are they? I bought this thing called the Bulb Buddy. Looks like a drill bit case, and it had 10 halogen bulbs in it. I put one in this side, which is still going, one in this side, which burnt out, which it'd been a fair amount of time. I mean, it's not like they're on all day long, like if they were actually on a construction site or something like that. That one burnt out. So I went to replace it before turning the camera on, and right where the little porcelain meets the glass was snapped. So that one never even got used, went into the garbage. The next one went into the lamp, and no, I didn't touch it with my oily fingers, causing a hot spot so that the bulb would burn out. There's a little thingy already built onto it. That bulb hasn't even been on for 30 minutes and just fried. Bulb Buddy. Bet you those bulbs are made in China. Like everything good. Bet you she wasn't made in China. And she's definitely not wrapped in a Chinese flag. Okay, I digress again. There is hoppiness up front. It's sweeter than expected up front. The sweetness is a kind of like an orange or a mango kind of a thing going there. You nail that dry bitter kind of soon. Maybe, if you were to pick it out at all, a little bit of an alcohol warming right there. Again, not so much based on what I'm experiencing, which isn't a lot, but if you're going to call yourself a double IPA, I think you should like double up on the flavor and blah blah blah. That's just me. Double up on the alcohol, and if your minimum standard is 5%, this should be 10. I am going to stick with that. I could be wrong, but I'm going to stick with that. Hang on. There's only one real way to tell on that alcohol, and that's the progressive test. I'm going to stick with the 10%. When you do a heavy flow test, Heavy knows what I'm talking about right here. You know, see, you can sort of change the looks, but you're never going to change the plumbing. And when was the last time that the Hefmeister was actually in a chat? Of course, then again, when was the last time I was actually in a chat? I am not going to stand here and make excuses for the lack of a chat session. The boys, the real friends, know exactly what I'm talking about. You work all day long, and you work 7 days a week, and I come home, and then I spend a little bit of time, sometimes too much time, with you guys, and then I dedicate the rest of the evening to my lovely wife. So, still try to, sneak some stuff in there. I mean, obviously we have to discuss a few things. And right now, all the people that normally interact with this, I have no intentions of dolling this thing up. It's a Sparter upper. It's not garbage. I mean, shit. I mean, you probably go into battle with it and not have the thing die on you, but there's no thoughts of changing the handguard and changing this and changing that, or changing the grip. I mean, I could have put a nicer stock on it, a nicer grip on it. I'm not doing that. It's going to be part of the ghetto giveaway. Just have to figure out the particulars. I'm still leaning towards incorporating the video to be made on Halloween, somewhere in here. Roll into the ghetto or something. I could participate. I mean, shit, last year, I would say at least not a third. I mean, we generally get a couple hundred people. It'll depend on if the weather's nice, and somehow I'm guessing the way it's already going, we're adding 10 feet onto our project house right now by 16 plus feet, and that's all going to be the kitchen. Basically, more than doubling the size of the kitchen, which you kind of have to do if you're going to, put out the whole goal on this is top dollar. Beautiful piece of property, nice location, not Duluth. That's funny because Duluth is the other side of the street, but we deal with a smaller town, and it's like the Duluth side. You want to deal with the building codes. I guess the codes pretty much stay the same, but the entity involved with the inspectors and all that. The Duluth side, they got sticks up their ass. You got to call one person that checks on another person that checks on another person that forwards it to this person, and then they have to check the jurisdiction of what inspector you do. But where we are, on the other side of the street, so sometimes the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, the dude that answers the phone is the dude that inspects the plans and makes all the decisions and goes to the meetings and comes out and looks at your stuff and isn't an asshole. Because sometimes in construction there's knowing that you did everything you could and something dealing with old and new combined. But yeah, it's nice being on this side of the street. Okay, so actually the first thing you'll notice is a medium light. So it's a little heavier mouthfeel. Sweetness. At that point in time when you're going, hey, it's not going to be bitter, it's actually a little sweet. There's still no real direction on where that sweetness is coming from. And then it seems like it's orange, mango, something like that. Subtle, but not really a tropical fruit. Then there's a kind of a dry, bitter area, and then it leaves you with kind of a roasty, malted, bready, citrus tail off, and it stays fairly clean. There's no bitterness at the end. And just for the fun of it, I'm sticking with my 10%. If it's more, it's well hidden, and if it's less, it's boozy. But if it's 10%, right around there, 10, 10 and a half, 10.5.6, then it's okay. But wait, there's more. Now, if that alcohol is 10% or a little bit more, this one might be another candidate for putting a little age on it. This particular one from Steven is it's fairly fresh. So, on the E scale, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I would on the E scale, HOPTOMETRIST double India Pale Ale. I'm going to give this an 8.5. Would not be bad as a daily drinker. I'm just waiting for like this obvious alcohol percentage to be on here. Crisp, dry, very drinkable. Double India Pale Ale with just enough malt to support the huge bitterness and intense piney, citrusy, and dank hop presence. This is not bitter at all, not compared to some. I mean, that sweetness, and it's kind of smooth and rolls on, so you know, I never thought maybe the alcohol percentage is under the damn piece of tape. Nope. Just that crazy guy right there pouring the damn beer going, yeah! Thanks to the real Colbert Burnout, I feel compelled right now just to go, boom. Tomorrow, again, I hadn't thought about it. Yes, I have. I've got... Do I have shit in here from anybody else as of right now? I've reviewed that. And if that means I can drink it. We got those 120s from Johnny. If Johnny could like take his ass off of vacation long enough to maybe do his damn job and do it in this neck of the woods, he'd come up here and we could review some of this shit. Oh, if you are still presently, as of this moment in time, just so you know, not brew review related, which means he'll never see this. The package went out to Christopher along with company. That was an item that I'm giving you along with a set of Loke grips. Yes, Stephen Bush, I am going to do a giveaway with them. Great company. And no, Chuck, just not another frickin' freebie. I actually told him that I believe in his... He's just a great guy. I hope somebody actually picks those Punisher grips, but in the event that, you know, they're kind of pricey. I mean, not compared to VZ, but, you know, I'll be honest. I told him I'd be more than happy to split the cost. I'd even do more. I mean, if he didn't want to be part of the giveaway, I would just bought the damn things for somebody because they're really cool. Heffy, you put a thing up on my Facebook, which I had already seen and left a comment over at Loke Grips. He has a set of, and I'm not sure what the hell kind of wood it is. They are not G10. It's actually a zombie green colored wood, zombie green and black intermingled, and I asked him if he could do that in his Spec Ops, and he said absolutely, but he's got to order the wood. It's kind of rare and kind of exotic, and at this moment in time, as much as I like these, I'm thinking about putting the those more exotic ones on the Rock Island. Again, there's alcohol involved, and this gun has been checked, and it is loaded. So, tomorrow, I still got something left from Smile Money. I still got stuff from Johnny. What is this? What is this? What is this? If you were to go off of the names, I tell you what, I like it when it happens. If you've made it this far, what are we at? Yeah, well, we're due to be done. I'm going to give you 3 choices. It's easier when there's only 2. It's going to be something from Johnny Watson. Black Buffalo Ride. And we're not talking about some towel head ISIS goat fucker. It's ride as in rye, not ride as in Yahoo. Black Buffalo Ride. You want me to do this one? Imperial Mutt Brown Ale from Stone Brewing. An Imperial Brown. Stone, for a company that seems like, you know, maybe a lot of people have a great reputation, I have overall been not impressed with Stone. But this could be the charm. This is 9% by volume. I don't think I gave you the percentage on this one, because I know your decision could be based on alcohol and alcohol alone. 8.1, or did I say that? 8.1, 9, or, I know it's going to get confusing with 3 choices. That means I'll have to actually do math. An Imperial Weizenbach Goat Boy. Am I the only one that just thought of Travis and Heffy? This is Southern Tier. Now this is a company, a brewery, that has been on the upper scale of stuff. Goat Boy, is he on a trike? Goat Boy. And there's a guitar involved and an amp. This one is 7.5%. I guess I haven't told you anything about the other one, so I'm not going to tell you about this one. Goat Boy, an Imperial Weizenbach. So, if you're going to base your decision strictly on alcohol, you're obviously not going to be picking this one. Yeah, I know. I read it on here. Oh, 7.5. So these two, if you pick it on alcohol alone, you have 7, 8, 9. So which one of those do you want me to review tomorrow? Whichever the other two don't win, we'll throw them down the road a little bit. Did I ever finish the package story? Christopher's package is out as of today. Salty Shellback. Your package is out. I couldn't do it yesterday because it was a holiday and I didn't even think about that until I was on my way there. Salty Shellback, your package is on its way. Hazman 440, 2 bottles vodka, and an extremely awesome beer is on its way to you. Paul, PA Brew News, 2 packages on its way to you. I have some, well, if it's from 6 Point, it's all aged. There's a couple of 1050s in there, a well-aged one and a fresh one. Otherwise, I got to do a little shopping for a couple of you. Paul, Hasman, PA Brew News, Steven. I got to go shopping and get some local brews and get another send off on its way. But the first round was off as of today, so hopefully you guys will see that Friday at the latest. I'm hoping. So okay, tell me which one of the 3 of these we are going to be looking at tomorrow, and stay safe, and I have nothing else.